Hello and welcome back to Falmunction Plays Dark Souls Remastered. Yeah, invisible bridges. Anybody gonna fear heights? Cause I don't. Like seriously, I've known people actually. I think this is the path where you can get some Titanite lizards. Am I correct in that assumption? Hang on. I've been looking for those. This is how you get them to respawn. In case you were wondering. Yeah, that's where they are. I got both of them at the same time. Nice. Okay, so, that's that. Is there anything else back here? Yeah, this is the side where we came from. Maybe this is the way to where I told you is kind of a bullshit hidden. I think it's the the blue Titanite slab that's hidden there. It's fine. You'll find it. You can look it up on the wiki if you want. Also, this developer message just says this. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue forward. Don't try this at home. You can put down, actually, you can put down those so-called prism stones if you want. That's the idea, at least. We got a few of those. These ones. And they'll just fall on the surface. Or, if they don't fall, if they fall from a greater height, they will also indicate whether the fall is going to be lethal or not for you, which is cool. So yeah, like this you guys can see what it looks like when we go to the boss fight. Like this. And if I, yeah. The idea for the tail cut, and I did look this up just so I'm absolutely sure. First of all, you want him to destroy his own crystal. And while he's doing that, like, you're gonna bait an attack. Like, over here! Little Seethy. Although, you know, if you're wearing the sound suppression ring, might not always work, but I think it worked just now. Careful. But what I did look up... No, he didn't actually destroy it. That might be due to the ring. Like, seriously. Come on, Seath. Don't be, difficult now. No, you can do it. Whoa. I think that's... Yeah, he did it. Ah! Not again. Not again. See? What is it with you today? God damn it. I missed the window. But it's not that bad. Oh. Has he still not destroyed it? I always thought that was an intended thing in the fight. Whatever. He should be... Oh god, this is dangerous. Also, we should have cut the tail by now. I've heard it only had 300 HP. All the tails have separate health bars. And, but the other thing is that I heard the tail was actually not where you would expect it to be. Oh, also we didn't pick up our souls. Fuck me. Let's get you a little bit closer into the center here. Now we can move on. At this point, I'm honestly not that sure even if the sound suppression ring is all that helpful. But it only seems to make him more irrational. Knock it off, Seath. Being ridiculous. Ah, he hit us point blank. This wasn't as bad as the first. The first time wasn't nearly as bad as this. Oh, it's a slash. Maybe the easiest thing in his arsenal to avoid. Another one. Just let me get a little bit closer. Come on. Come on. Just getting there. Such a pain in the ass. So it's like here. That should have gotten the tail though. My God. Heal up. Like, people were saying it's closer to like the middle of it, the middle part of the tail, where I want to cut it. I'm not really making much progress right now. Maybe I should just take off the ring. Makes things a little bit easier for myself. He's going apeshit again. And yeah, before anybody asks, this is definitely the right one. I don't get it. I don't get how you're supposed to cut this thing. Maybe you're really just... Maybe you can't be too close to the base or too close to the tip. You have to be right... I don't know. Alrighty. So I did take off the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. Thank you for letting me through that. I'm gonna try out cutting the tail at a different spot this time, and hopefully now that he can actually hear where we are, he's gonna be able to detect us and completely foil his own plans by shattering the crystal that he just came here moments ago to protect. So let's go and cut the tip. Thought that's how it works. Maybe we needed 1 or 2 more slices there. Instead I equipped the Ring of Steel protection, since we are getting bopped by his tail a fair amount. Let me try again, please. It's just very, very far away every time. Still don't really know which attack to really look out for an optimal tail cut situation. And I can't run really any faster than I already am. Ah! You slippery fiend! I mean, I could buff my weapon and get it in the first cut, if that is indeed how it works. I think we can just well, that's a chance, except the hitbox may very well be lodged in the wall right now. Come on, don't be like that, Seath. All I want is your dragon sword. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, Seath, sorry to tell you, temper tantrum bitch, that the playtime is over, alright? What we're gonna do with you and your inability to share the dragon weapons, that is we're gonna be using the exact same stuff on you that have killed your buddies that you so gleefully betrayed. Why doesn't it cut it? I actually looked up a video. This is exactly where people were cutting the tail. At the very tip. Yeah, I might just not be doing enough damage. It's possible. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm quite annoyed by it. This might not be close enough to the tip. Okay then, you made your point. Beam attack. And it just doesn't let me get close enough. Wait, that wasn't even the right tail. Uh-oh. I'm far enough away. I mean, I could be using stuff like Power Within on top of the resin to make it even more likely that I get it in the first try, but it's just annoying, alright? It would be nice, because I've had all the normal drops that I've needed so far. I've been able to get them easily and on screen, so I would like to keep that tradition, or make it a tradition. Well, oh boy. Not in a good place. What are you doing here? Oh, that's the giant curse crystal attack. I've actually never seen it. I mean, I have seen it, but not in this playthrough. I've seen it happen when he's doing it. I was always. That should have. I got it! Fuck! Took way too long, but finally. Alright, now for our feature presentation. Seath, I'm sorry to say, but 16. Okay, back to the Baldur's Straight sword. We're just gonna have to kill you the old-fashioned way now. I mean, there's nothing really that'll protect you. Okay. Of course, now you're telling me, well, you should put the slumbering ring back on. Yeah, but that's also just really cheap. We don't really have to do that. I'll use the pursuers just because I can. Also, you can see the tail is actually like its own thing. It's ooh, that actually did quite a decent number on him. I'll show you when we actually kill him that it's quite the marvel to behold. It's only that the dark orb was really disappointing, unfortunately. Don't think you want to stand in front of him, but just slashing at his appendages seems to do the trick. Just keep it moving. Move it around and try to avoid... Oh, there's the crystal attack. Try to avoid the frenzy, as you can see. Just marvel at it from a safe distance, right? Oh, not quite done yet. I know, Seath. Every academic career has to come to an end. I'm sorry to say, but that's not a passing grade. There's a fatal flaw in your thesis. Except it almost came to fruition by killing me. Okay, we're almost done here. Could be doing this a little... with a little less risk. But hey. What are you gonna do? Oh, shit! My controller disconnected. Come back! No? Ah, thank you. Yeah, you're not gonna pull a... what's it called? The MGS2 guy. Shit. Forgot his name. Something Mantis. Psycho Mantis on me. It's not gonna happen, Seath. Oops, daisy. The kick is not gonna do much. Just don't die here, okay? He's stickering. Got a bad feeling about this. He keeps it interesting. I gotta give him that. I think that's it. Sorry to say, Seath. You just can't keep up with my Greer Assassin. Hell yeah. And I did promise it. Whee! What? Hey, come on. You used to be able to kick this thing around. Why is this not ragdolled anymore? Come on. Remaster my ass. Okay, so that is now the second Lord Soul that we've gotten. Let's see here. Well, maybe you should look in your items. Equipment, inventory, whatever you want to call it. Where is it? Oh wait, those are in the key items section. Soul of the Albino, Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will still satiate the Lord Vessel. Did we ever read the Four Kings Soul? Soul of one of the four kings who fell to the dark, a fragment of a Lord's soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these four great leaders of New Londo and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord soul, it can still satiate the Lord vessel. Amazing. Yeah, Seath, he's kind of a big deal, I gotta say. And of course this bonfire marks the end of this arm of our journey. I should level up my intelligence some more, because I would like crystal magic weapon at some point. But where to go from here? I think there's still some time left in the video. I wonder. We could follow... Although that's going to take us some time. We could skip to it. We could follow in the footsteps of Seath, so to speak, by going after one of his experiments. Why not? Let's do that. I think the... Oh, actually, we can warp to it now, Painted World. Although we will have to make our way all the way there at the very end. So yeah, see you in a moment. And here we are, the Painted World of Ariamis. And while we're here, I'm pretty sure I haven't even shown you this guy. I don't think we've even seen him in Valley of the Drakes, so this will be yet another premiere. But this guy, he's pretty legit in how he makes his entrance at the very least, but he's not such a big deal. I don't know what you would call him. Like maybe Plague Dragon or something. I unequipped the dark orbs because well, this is pretty good too, I guess. Because I wanted power within for what's gonna happen soon. Yeah, this is not bad. Maybe Dark Fog will also work. Hard to say. Is he getting toxic or whatever? He probably has high toxic resistance. It might just be poison, although I don't really see why you would have such an amazing spell and then just have it be poison on it. Well, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Would you please? Thank you, pursuers. Maybe this beast is too dark for even you to... What the hell just happened? Anyway, he's dead. Usually I just cheese him with arrows, but I felt fancy today. So first of all, this the normal item, and then we have this, which is a dragon scale. Beautiful. And then you can actually skip a large part of the whole ordeal of this entire area, basically. You know, beneath us there's this bridge, and in order to get to the bridge you have to open up that gate, which you have to go down into the into that like really, really scary well, or you can do just this. The lower half of the dragon just politely gets up and lets you go through. And presumably, not just presumably, I heard this was intentional. Like, maybe just something the devs left in as like a joke, or... Because the dragon doesn't... If you try to attack him, he doesn't even care. Like there's no hitboxes or anything. So what we're gonna do here is something really cruel.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Thing is though, we're mad as hell. We're not gonna take it anymore. So we're gonna use Power Within and some resin to give us the highest possible chance of cutting the tail very fast.
I expected as much from thee. Why
it didn't work.
Hurry toward thine death?
That's gonna be a problem. Big problem, because now we have to fight her legit. And she's not a pushover. And I might just accidentally kill her before I can cut the tail off. You can see from the footsteps though where she is. Sort of. That's the tail! We are victorious. Sorry, Priscilla. I'm so sorry. Okay. That felt terrible. But we did it. We did it anyway. 'Cause we're a cruel bitch. Away, away! Actually, this looks really cool with the attire that I have going right now. I mean, we've done it before. Don't be so dramatic. So that's Priscilla. We had to kill her for her 100% completion, even though I really, really like her and her character. So while we're here, surrounded by these painting guardians... Oh, one of them is mad. We're gonna read some lore, and that's gonna be story time at the end of the episode for once. Let's see. Soul of Priscilla. Soul of Priscilla, the crossbred. Crossbred? Yummy. Crossbreed. Trapped inside the painted world of Ariamis. Special beings and special souls use the soul of the crossbreed bastard child and antithesis to all life to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. That's a little harsh, don't you think? So this begs the question, from whose perspective these items, or from whose perspectives these descriptions are told, because there seems to be some bias going on. Also, we haven't actually read the Moonlight Sword, and of course Priscilla's Dagger we haven't either, so let's go do that real quick. Moonlight Greatsword. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tale of Seath the Scaleless, the pale white dragon who betrayed his own. Seath is the grandfather of sorcery, and the sword is imbued with his magic, which shall be unleashed as a wave of moonlight. Sick. Priscilla's Dagger, where are you? Must have skipped over it. Priscilla, where are you? Ah, there she is. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tale of Priscilla, the dragon crossbreed in the painted world of Ariamis, possessing the power of Life Hunt. It dances about when wielded in a fashion reminiscent of the white-robed painting guardians. Aha! So there's a lot to unpack here, and obviously none of it is set in stone, because everything is open to interpretation, but it is very, very likely, or at least it is very much implied, that Priscilla is probably one of Seath's experiments. She has been. It's like his one of his experiments to find. Oh, we can actually wield it with both hands, which is cool. So, then the dagger here. Yeah, looks cool too. So, Seath is probably Priscilla's father, for better or for worse, because she's a dragon crossbreed. There's no other dragons that would fit the bill. Like all the dragons are dead. Also, her skin is white, so that would, indicate that. But when it comes to her mother, it's hard to say. It might be Guinevere. People have thought that's a good enough theory, at least. And it would. Look at this. This is gorgeous. The theory says, because we know that Guinevere, she actually fled Anor Londo relatively early, along with her husband, Flame God Flan, and having been raped by the Dragon Duke, who's a crazy nut job, abducting your handmaidens. And we know for a fact that that is the case. So, that is a strong possibility. She would be prime suspect, but we can't be really sure. I guess it's implied. Anyway, point is, despite all this, we can't really say that Seath was at all successful. In fact, the opposite would be the case, because Priscilla, her skill of life hunt is apparently very, very dangerous to the gods, and she did not appear to be obedient. In fact, she was the opposite. She was considered the highest, greatest threat to any sort of god in the kingdom of Anor Londo. Well, I was done anyway. Thanks, Painting Guardians, for that swift revenge for Priscilla, and I'll thank you guys for watching. Bye.